Hello gang, good to have you back again. Of course, if you're tuning in for the first time, I am the Articulate Grunt. Welcome to my channel. Now, I was attending City Council luncheon on Tuesday, September 23rd, and normally the City Council luncheons are not really video worthy. They're usually snoozers, nothing major going on, and this time it was stormwater policies and procedures, all the legalities and such of it, and some new developments. Pretty much boring stuff. But in the last 5 minutes, a couple questions came up from City Council members that caused it to get shelved to look into the legalities and possibilities of the question. Now I'm going to give you a little background first. The city of Springfield, Missouri has long been what they call a benchmark city. Other cities in the central Midwest of America look to the city of Springfield, what are we doing, and try and match up. How can they do it as well? Because for the last couple of decades we've spent tens of millions of dollars bringing our sewer system up to one of the best around. For one thing, we run a two-pipe system. Now, the first pipe that literally carries the shit from your house to the processing center are normally 2 to 3 foot wide in diameter, depending on the demand of the local community in the region on the pipe. Yay, exciting stuff. That is a closed pipe system. The second pipe takes care of the stormwater runoff. Now, to call it a pipe really isn't fair because through a lot of the city, the things are 5 to 8 foot tall, anywhere from 6 to 12 foot wide. They're actually small tunnel systems running under the streets, businesses, and homes of Springfield, Missouri. Now, there is still sections of the city, though small in percentage, that are your more customary thought of old sewer systems, where rainwater and runoff runs off of the buildings, runs off parking lots, down through the storm grades and the side of the road and into the sewer system, sometimes causing backups and backflow of all that fun stuff into the streets or the local streams. That's what the city's been devoted to trying to fix. Now, we've got almost a century's worth, the late 1800s up to the late 1900s, of that unregulated construction, where you just build with whatever and the rain comes down and runs off all over the place. But for the last 20, 30 years, regulations have been put in place, new policies, and they keep getting bigger and better, as most people would term them. Now, the current policies require that any new construction, anything where you're taking a grassy area or a natural area, which would of course naturally catch the water and disseminate it into the water table, has to have catch basins or runoff systems to catch and process 100% of the water coming off the property as if it was being processed naturally. These are some of these islands you see in parking lots with trees and things. They use special construction so the water catches, flows in pools, and disseminates over time out into the water table underground, rather than flooding the streets and flooding into our local streams. Now, to up to speed on that, the question that came up was whether or not refurbishing constructions, taking old buildings, old sites, old parking lots that have been around possibly for close to a century, that when they're getting refurbished, requiring those doing the refurbishing to actually bring them up to modern codes, which would of course be a lot of new and additional expense. The other part of the question was new construction, converting a nice grassy area, cutting down the trees and building a new building, whatever type, whether it be home, apartment building, business, factory, whatever, to actually require 105 to 110% water catch. Now, why do they want to do this? Because over the century plus of the old unregulated construction models, we've increased the flood tables. Basically the same amount of rain a century ago that would have been nothing for us now floods the streets because there's not the natural dissemination for it. And what the thought of this was, by requiring new construction to catch 105 to 110%, we'd gradually be able to reduce that flood level, perhaps even eventually back to a more natural state for the area. That's what I'm passing on to you with this bit. Leave me your thoughts and comments down below. Let me know what you think. Is that fair? Is it proper to require new construction today to help make up for and fix the problems of unregulated construction in the century past? Thanks for your time. Thanks for listening. As I said, leave your thoughts and comments on it down below. Hit the like or dislike. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. It only takes a click of a button. And I will catch you later. I am the Articulate Grunt, and remember, get out, get involved. The only person who can stop you from doing your best is you. If you do nothing and somebody else gets involved and they do something you don't like, but you didn't do a thing about it, you really got nobody to bitch at but yourself. Go and find a mirror. Take care, and I will catch you later. Out from here. Bye.